Oh, don't that look pretty? There it is. It's time for last minute betting. We've got Kia on with us tonight and Tristan with the Sports Nuts, brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors. And get ready to see you guys now. Here we go. There you are. There you are. Gonna be a fun evening. We got to get Mike in here, though. Where in the hell is Mike? When you need him, every time I need him, he's gone. Don't forget about the OddsJam Partner Program, 50% revenue share. Get in there now, and don't forget about the DubClub picks. Golf picks up 57.7 units. Daily picks have been struggling a little lately, but you're going to get that when you pick as many games as we all do. Link below in the description, and I'm ready. Well, hold on. Speaking of the devil, there's the devil right there.
The devil? Wow. That's what I am now.
Well, yeah. Wow. Because let me tell you something. We've got opposite corners here. We have you and I. Mike's on Edmonton. I'm on Florida. We've got Kia on Edmonton and Tristan on Florida. Now,
I'm out. I am not on to win this game tonight. That I'm on no. I'm not sure on that. Our discussion earlier was about the Conn Smythe winner, which I think is going to probably be Connor McDavid. I really do.
Okay, Kia, I'm going to let you go first. Conn Smythe trophy winner is the most valuable player for all of the playoffs, not just this series or the last two games. Connor McDavid right now is the favored. The reason he's the favorite is because he's had two kick-ass games, right? But if Edmonton don't win, it's very rare that the losing team has the Conn Smythe winner. So who do you think is going to win this Conn Smythe? Do you think McDavid is, right?
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first of all, he said he's talking about two games. Bob is with McDavid and the two games he had. Did he get 42 points in those two games alone, or
no,
am I missing something?
He got 1/5 of the points that he scored in the playoffs. Which is 20.
Okay, your dial-up's cutting out in your rant.
20% of his points he scored in those two games. Hold on, let me finish. Let's take in another two-game period in the Vancouver series, and now we've got 14 of the 42 points in a 4-game span.
Right. So
he's just pretty well an average player the rest of the time.
So okay.
Well, going off this explosion too much, and everybody's down at Bobrovsky.
Dude.
Let Tristan talk. He's a damn Panthers fan. Tell him Bob's coming through tonight.
Bob's coming through. If the Panthers win, he's definitely going to win it. Him or Barkov. But I'm seeing Bobrovsky winning it.
There you go. So Mike told me this earlier. If you really feel that strongly, Tristan,
go bet it.
Plus
1,100. Yeah, plus 1,100. Plus 1,100.
I agree with Mike. If you feel strongly about it, you definitely got to put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
I mean, otherwise, we don't feel that strongly about it.
Right.
Now, I'm not going to bet on Connor McDavid right now because he's minus 360. I mean,
That's too much. That juice scares me.
Did you hear that shit? She said, otherwise, it's just talk. Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just BS. You have to put that money up and let people know you're serious about how you feel.
Right.
So even though I may have convictions and data to back me up throughout history, if I don't put money on it, I can't believe in my convictions.
What data are you going by, dude? What playoff run has? There's only been two guys that have had this many points in a single playoff run. It's Mario Lemieux and Wayne Gretzky. Nobody else, dude. He's got 42 points. Like
I understand that. I
understand all these years of your well, this guy this year and this guy, that doesn't matter. Nobody in that year had 42 freaking points in a playoff run, dude. That's irrelevant.
Mike, they don't give the Conn Smythe Trophy to the loser, the skater on the losing team. That doesn't happen. It's happened once.
How many of those skaters? Okay, and how many of those skaters had 42 points?
Only happened 5 times that the losing team.
How many? I don't care. This is a different situation, dude. The skaters got 42 freaking points right now. So
what? And 14 of them are in 4 games.
I don't care if 40 of them are in 4 games. That's insane.
Let's figure this out. That's actually 33% of his points were scored in 4 games.
I don't, Bob. It doesn't. It's still 42
He's a bulk
points.
scorer. He's a bulk scorer, dude. That's
So
how he operates.
42 points.
But what happens when he doesn't score? He is invisible. He's not an overall. I don't give a shit how many fucking points he's got. It don't matter. It really doesn't.
Man, look at you dropping the F-bomb. My God,
He's passionate. He's passionate about.
Oh my God, he's listen. The guy's spewing all this stuff, and he won't even go bet on any of it because he knows he's not that confident in it.
I'm betting on Florida to win tonight. What do you want me to do? I got Florida to win tonight.
You need to not be talking about the Conn Smythe winner. That's what you need to do.
Talk about the Conn Smythe.
Why? You're not betting on it.
Mike,
you're not betting on it.
I've been watching hockey for over 50-something
I don't
years,
care.
dude.
Dude.
I know about the Conn Smythe. You
Bob,
don't.
50 years. That none of that matters. Like none of that matters.
About time to mute you.
None of that matters.
All right, let's get to Kia. Kia, the last time that we talked, you kind of gave me some shit about my Cardinals. Now I just want to turn the favor on you. I believe my Cardinals are ahead of your Pirates. You were talking about the Pirates and the Cardinals, boy, how bad they sucked and what have you. But it looks like the Cardinals actually are in the wild card right now. Your Pirates aren't.
That's true. The Cardinals finally awake from the dead after I don't know how many seasons, but they are ahead of us. But guess what, Bob? One thing that we have that the Cardinals don't, and that's schemes.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
So we got schemes, so that's all that matters.
All
He's
right.
a damn good pitcher, I'll tell you that.
Yes, he is.
He's going to be great. No two ways
I think
about
he's potentially a rookie of the year candidate for like pitching wise.
Well, there is no rookie of the year for pitching. It's rookie of the year or not. So he probably, I'm not sure he's going to have enough games to do that, but definitely down the road, I could see this kid winning a Cy Young. Mike, what do you think of Paul Skeens?
Yeah, he's awesome, and I mean we're talking about what, a 2-game difference in these two teams. I mean it's not like the Pirates are way behind the Cardinals. I mean 2 games in June. I mean that's nothing. At any point, Pittsburgh could hurdle them in the standings easily. So I mean the Cardinals aren't consistent enough for me to be confident with anything.
I'm never talking about my real team, the Marlins. So I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah, the Marlins.
Hey, your Marlins took 2 or 3.
Not bad for a couple walk-offs.
The Marlins are so shitty, Tristan. You might as well just be quiet if you're a Marlins fan. There's nothing to say.
Trust me, I'm a Dodgers fan for a reason.
Okay, yeah, you better, because I mean the Marlins. There's nothing you can say on this show that make them look good right now.
I really can't.
I mean they are the worst.
They're
probably one of the worst, if not the worst team in the MLB right now.
I mean, they're making the Athletics and the Rockies look good. That's how bad they are. That's sad.
But they're not making the White Sox look good.
Yeah.
It's hard to do that.
How about that Yankees game last night? Jesus.
Yeah.
I've
never seen a team get beat that bad.
Baltimore
especially of
put
that
it on them.
caliber.
Yeah, that was not a fair fight. I mean, they really put an ass whooping on the Yankees.
I'll tell you a team that's waking up is the Mets. The Mets are on a roll right now.
They did. Yeah, they did. The Cubs, they really
They got to Shota.
and I had Shota for his pitching outs. I was backing the Cubs just because Shota was pitching today, but yeah.
Yeah, they won 7 in a row, the Mets, and then they lost that last game to the Rangers, and yeah, they thumped Chicago today, and now they're right in the mix. And if we're talking about wild card, I mean, the Mets have every bit of a chance right now.
They're tied with Washington now.
Yeah, well, they're 2 games behind the Cardinals, and they're looking much better too.
Dodgers.
I don't think the Cardinals can keep up.
Oh, bullshit.
No, I don't.
Maybe if Mason Wynn takes some PEDs, you guys might be able to get somewhere.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We're not doing any PEDs. Mason Wynn's got a shot at Rookie of the Year. He's the best hitter, rookie hitter in baseball. But he's got the highest average, and he is producing from the leadoff spot. But Mike doesn't like him either.
I'm just not willing to crown the guy the best shortstop in baseball and all this. And I mean, any of your blasphemy that you're going to spew, I don't want to hear it. No, absolutely not. I mean, you already rubbed me the wrong way with this Conn Smythe debate, man. It's really sad. It's sad. I mean, it's sad how he's trying to find ways to convince us that.
Where's my fishing pole at?
But he won't put any money on it. Let's just for the heck of it.
Why? Why do I want to put money in the Conn Smythe? I don't want to bet that.
Because you're this confident.
He said, I don't want to bet that.
I don't want to bet it, okay? I don't like the market. It's people that are judging it. People are voting for it. It doesn't have anything to do with the guy's performance. It's going to be somebody else deciding.
Okay.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to sprinkle it, though.
Yeah, I mean, the books understand how that works. I don't think FanDuel, DraftKings, BetRivers, BetMGM are oblivious to the fact this is being voted on. Okay, they're pretty smart when in that aspect. So they're offering the best you can get McDavid to win Conn Smythe is -335. Now they've taken into account 50 years and only one skater and no skate. Dude, they've taken all of that into account. They are saying right now, the books, with all this juice, they're saying McDavid's by far winning the Conn Smythe this year.
Barkov, he's in the race too.
He is, but I mean, look at the difference. I mean, if Barkov, I don't see a scenario where Barkov wins this thing unless he has a hat trick tonight. And McDavid has a bad, you know what I mean? It's going to take something crazy for that difference to get made up. And Bobrovsky at third best, I mean, no.
He's been a brick wall through playoffs. I feel like he would be
I know. Here's what I think: the books are overreacting.
Oh my God.
The books are overreacting.
Yeah, very, very much. You're smarter than them, Bob. We'll let
the
you
last
set
2
the lines.
games, Mike, you've seen him do it before. We saw him do it before.
Bob, there is one. Okay. If here's where we're at right now. There's only 2 potential games left. If there's another game, Edmonton has to win, which just helps McDavid's chances of winning Conn Smythe, right? If there's another game, then even more so McDavid's going to be juiced.
If it goes,
it's basically come down to this last game here. The only way Barkov or Bobrovsky make that up is
they got to win tonight.
Not just win. If McDavid has 2-3 points and they win and they lose, how are you gonna argue against him? How would you put Bobrovsky if McDavid has 2 goals and an assist, or 3 assists and a goal, or a couple of assists? How's Bobrovsky edging him out? No chance. There's no possible way, dude. If that was the case, you wouldn't be able to go get Bobrovsky for plus 1,300 right now.
Crazy
on FanDuel. 1,300. There's no way, dude. There's no way. Barkov, better chance. Barkov's got a better chance than Bobrovsky does. Much better chance right now.
They have the 2 captains for each team.
Yep. But even that, I mean, I think the only way Barkov gets this is if he has a big game tonight.
Well,
he's got to. You know what he's got to do? What Connor McDavid's done a lot of: get some points.
And some goals.
That's what Barkov's got to do.
I gotta be honest with you here. Okay. First off, I didn't look at any of these odds before all this conversation today. Because I don't care about Conn Smythe. But the fact that everybody is thinking that Connor McDavid has got this wrapped up, I want to know what the numbers were before the 2 games he had 8 points in. Because I guarantee you, they weren't minus 300, and they were probably plus money. And I bet you Bob's numbers were probably closer to where McDavid's at right now. So in 2 games, folks, the books changed their minds, right? Isn't that right?
Well, I mean, number one is McDavid's having a he's on the verge of, the only way he gets 5 points is if this thing does go a game 7. But even if they lose tonight, if McDavid has a couple of points, how are you not giving it to him? And here's what you're not taking into account. These last 2 games, Bob, their backs were against the wall in these 2 games. If they lost one of those 2 games, they're eliminated. So you put a lot of stock into those last 2 games because they were freaking elimination games and their season was on the line. So hell yeah, you put a lot of stock into those 2 games.
Tristan and I are going to tell you both something right now. The Panthers in that last game said, you know what? I kind of feel sorry for these Oilers. We need to
that was
spoon-fed.
Here's what a win. Right. They're coming to play tonight, and they're going to They're going to knock some Oiler ass into the friggin'
I doubt that. The Panthers were hot. They were doing good, but then they let Edmonton come back and figure them out. And there's just no way they have the firepower tonight.
They don't need firepower. Here's what they're going to do. Here's what they have, Tristan. Here's what they have. The Panthers are a much more physical team than Edmonton. Let Matthew Tkachuk beat on Connor McDavid a little bit.
And Bennett too.
What happens? Yeah, exactly. I think you're underestimating Florida. And, they've been here. They were in the Cup last year and lost. They know what it feels like. I think that's why tonight they're taking it. Their coach, Paul Maurice, wants it also. I think he's got that team focused that this is the game. Let's do it. Let's get your ass out there and win the Cup. By the way,
Florida is a good road team. They were the best road team, I believe, in the NHL this year. They were very good in the playoffs last year on the road in their run. They have been this year. They played in this building twice, and they're 1-1 in this building. I would not be surprised if Florida won this game tonight, but I don't think they win in convincingly enough to where McDavid doesn't get the Conn Smythe. I think he still gets it.
Well, I hope for your sake he does.
I don't know. I was late to the party. I would put some money on it, but at this point, there's no value on McDavid. It's a wrap.
But I could really care less. It doesn't really matter.
You better hope he doesn't win.
Why?
Oh, because I'm going to be editing these clips like crazy, bro.
You don't know how to do it. So.
Oh, but I do, Bobby.
Hey, by the way, Kia, you have not been here since we've had some of the famous clips. You haven't heard this one yet. Here it is. If they win it all, you're buying jerseys for everybody?
You don't have to worry about buying them jerseys, so he's okay.
You wouldn't take one?
Unless it's a Luka jersey, no, I'm not taking one. He's not going to need to buy them. He's not going to need to buy them.
Oh, you're saying the Celtics aren't going to win? Really?
Need to buy them.
Are you serious?
He's not going to need to buy them.
You gotta watch
like 1,000 times.
Gotta watch what you say here, Kia. If I could have found that Cardinal clip of you, I would have.
Oh my God! To play that, they're 2 games ahead of the Pirates, and the Cardinals just finally listen. The last show Jabari was on, the Cardinals had just got back to 500 again, and Bob told us
500 again.
Look out! He said, "Look out!" Well, guess what? They just got back to 500 again.
Look out, man! They're on their way.
They can't even get above 500.
They're on their way. They've
Yeah,
got this.
I'm not worried about
after
it.
losing 2
Yeah,
of 3 to the
Go ahead.
Marlins.
You know what?
Mike, they'll be getting their asses whooped again. Trust and believe.
Oh yeah.
We got a lot of games coming up, and we're going to see the
Well, let me
Cardinals.
tell you something. Your Dodgers haven't been very good money either.
I was about to say we're slumping a little bit.
Yeah,
It depends on how you bet them. I mean, there's ways you can still make money. I mean,
well, you can make money if you want to go, and buy some points. Sure, you can always do that. Okay, but if you're going straight up against the books and the lines, the Dodgers have not been a very good team this year from a betting perspective. Maybe some player props, but from a betting perspective. And be honest here, with all the friggin' talent they got, why in the hell are they even struggling at all? Why don't they have the best record in all of baseball?
Pitching staff.
Their division they play in is crap. I mean, there's nobody in that division, and they're struggling.
yeah,
Why?
you do have a point. They are like they're losing games that I think, my opinion, that they should be blowing out. And even with the props too, you got to be careful because even the props are not even cashing on like that. I mean, I cashed with Freddie Freeman yesterday with 2+ total bases. I had him and Bobby Witt, and I did like this baseball collab, and it cashed. But still, I mean, it's hit or miss with the Dodgers. So I really haven't been betting them a lot this season, honestly.
Yeah, they've been tough money. I've been backing off them too. And you know what? The weird thing is they've struggled with Colorado. Even though
our pitching staff isn't. I mean, Walker
Colorado beat them,
and he's been shaky. Like, we just don't have those pieces yet.
Yeah, I mean, from a betting standpoint, because I want to win money, so I don't just take them because
I don't know how they've struggled with Colorado. They won 2 of 3, and then they won 2 of 3 the last time they played them. I don't know how that's struggling.
You should be blowing their asses out, man. They're terrible.
They should have did Colorado like how the Orioles did the Yankees.
Yeah,
well, look. If you look at from a betting perspective, they beat Colorado They played a 4-game series against Colorado. They won 3. They won 9-5, 11-9. They lost the third game, and then the fourth one they won 5-3. They covered the run line in all those games except the one they lost. And then before that, they won 4-0. They won 4-1, and then the first game in that series they lost 4-1. So in the games they played Colorado, they covered the run line. How's that struggling?
But the -1.5 against Colorado isn't what it was. There's more juice in it now, man. When they're playing Colorado, you're gonna have to go 2.5 if you want to get to any plus money.
Well, if that's the case, that would have covered that would have covered a couple of times the 2.5.
Yeah, Dodgers has been like hit or miss. It's like you got to catch them when they're good. Other than that, I mean, you will lose money. I mean, Mookie had me pissed off a lot this season, and I feel bad that he's hurt, but I was doing a lot of Mookie trash talking because he would just destroy my parlays. It's like I just need one base, one hit, something. You don't get nothing, but then when you don't bet on him, he's knocking it out the park. It's like, you know what? I'm over it. So yeah, I've been saying.
Are you betting any WNBA?
No, I do tell some of the guys that I'm in this space with, they bet WNBA, but I just don't bet it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's
any WNBA?
I haven't really gone into that. I mean, I've done a little bit on like DFS apps, obviously, but I haven't really taken like money lines or.
I'm just going to ask you this: the Fever on a little bit of a roll. Indiana, Caitlin Clark seems to have found her game. They're actually favored on the road tonight, -2.5. Would you take a dog like that?
You said the Fever. Okay, I pull up their schedule right here.
Indiana.
Yeah, I would take them tonight. I mean, I would take them
Atlanta.
Actually, okay, so DraftKings have Indiana at a -148 on a money line, and ATL Dream is at a +124. I like the Fever -2.5, the spread.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. -2.5.
-2.5 is probably pretty good. I mean, another thing you're talking about, Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston's starting to play pretty good as well. You know, I think she's finding her game a little bit now, and obviously two young players like that. Those were, you know, your two big picks in the draft, and you've got to get them going, and they seem to be getting it going right now. They're playing well off of each other too. You know, I mean, yeah, I mean, I think that the Fever are definitely trending in the right direction. I don't know that I'm sold on them yet fully and making them, because they got that last playoff spot right now, but you know, you do have the Sky right on their tail. Fever have matched up well with the Sky and beat them a couple of times, so that helps, but we'll see what happens.
That spread is a little close numbers wise. -108 and -112. It's a little, could be pretty sweaty there.
Yeah.
Steven Betza, how you doing, buddy? Okay, so check this out. We need to put something together. I don't care if it's a dinger parlay, a money line parlay in baseball. It don't matter to me. But we need to put something together and get it out there.
Okay.
Because we haven't been doing too much of that lately. So I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to start off with Mike, then go to Kia, and then go to Tristan, and we'll do me last. Mike, anything at all tonight?
Yeah. Well, since we're doing a parlay, I'll do McDavid, Conn Smythe winner. I'm playing. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. 1 sec. Brandon I got the Fever -1.5 first half at +100. Yeah, I like that. For sure.
Pretty good too.
Yeah, last time those two teams played, I think Fever won by 7, and it was in Indiana. But yeah, I think we can roll with the Fever. They're playing pretty good. All right, for my leg of the parlay tonight, I'll keep this pretty simple. I'm going to go with the Guardians on the money line at home against the Blue Jays. They just lost 2-3 to Toronto. The Guardians did, and it was in Toronto. I think they're going to get back on track here against them. Took 2-3 against the Mariners. I like the Guardians to get the job done tonight. Difficult pitching matchup. I understand that Carrasco's on the mound for the Guardians, but let's roll with them on the money line.
Kia?
That's a great look there, Mike, with the Guardians, and you're getting them on a great value. Let's see. I'm going to go with Baltimore. I don't know who the hell is pitching for this Astros, this Jake Bloss guy, but the Orioles got Grayson Rodriguez on the mound, so I'm just going to take the Orioles on the money line. I'm seeing them at a -148 on my end.
Let's at that right now, and you're looking at +206. So, Tristan, what do you got?
Just looking at odds, I'm leaning towards the Texas Rangers tonight with Evaldi on the mound.
Okay.
Against Brady Singer on the KC.
Right. Okay.
Maybe Nerfy material in that
I was just
matchup.
thinking that.
Maybe. I think
Evaldi can be wild though.
Yes, this year Evaldi is yes, been different.
He's been struggling.
Yes.
No two ways about
Kansas
it.
City, I've not had much success with the Royals, although I did yesterday in the Nerfy they had with the A's. But for the most part, I've not done well with the Royals on Nerfies.
You know, that's probably one of the reasons why. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and go to the NHL, and I'm going to take the Panthers on the money line.
And
One of
there
the
goes the
toughest
parlay.
games.
And there goes the parlay.
I mean, really, Bob,
I'm
you got all
playing.
these baseball games here. You're going to go to the hockey game?
Well, yeah, I'm the hockey guy for a reason, you know.
I'd rather you
Yeah.
get the White Sox money line on this than that hockey game.
Okay, all right. I'll delete it, but I'm going to tell you right now. If what I pick loses and Florida wins the cup tonight, you will be hearing from me.
That's fair. Since we made you switch to play, that's fair.
I'm going to go ahead and switch just for you. And you know what? I'm going to take the Tampa Bay Rays on the money line. At
Oh,
Pittsburgh.
wow. Against the Pirates. That was
Yep.
intentional. That was intentional.
Oh,
It
no,
sure
it wasn't. Not at all. What makes you think that, Mike?
I wonder why. I wonder why, Bob. I wonder why. Goodness.
What?
The Rays are, I don't know, they might have a little struggle, but the Pirates are starting some new guy. I'm not familiar with him. Carmen, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his last name. Moldenzinski or something.
There
The
you go.
I think the M's silent, maybe.
Okay, so Carmen Lodzinski. I'm close enough. I mean,
We're something like that. Yeah, I honestly, I don't know, to be
yeah,
honest.
I don't know.
Maybe
So,
the L is silent. You know what I mean? That could be one of them cases.
yeah, so
where
you know what? I think the L is
Modzinski.
silent. I think it's Modzinski.
It could be. Yeah.
I'm gonna find out. Now I'm curious.
Right.
But,
I'll type in his name and
listen to the Google.
yeah.
I do that a lot, especially with them hockey players. Oh my God, the Russian names get me every time.
Oh my God.
It's just a pain in the ass. But I don't know. That is a good look, Bob. The Rays may, because of this new guy, we don't know, but he may get out there and kick ass. So, I mean, you don't know what we're going to get from this guy. So, maybe
That's
Pirates
good.
plus 1.5 would be safer. But
That ERA is a little scary.
someone said we had good synergy.
Yeah.
saw
We
the
have such
comment pop up.
positive synergy.
Yeah, synergy. Positive. Oh, yeah, we sure do, Steven. You know the vibes.
Absolutely.
There
Absolutely.
you go.
All right. So how about an anytime goal scorer tonight? Does anybody
Barkov.
have a feel for that? You're saying Barkov?
Mm,
Oh, well,
I'll take Carter Verhage.
for his Conn Smythe chances and hopes, we're at that point now. He's not going to win Conn Smythe by just winning a face-off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's got to get some points. When the guy that's leading the pack has 42 points, yeah, probably he's going to need some points. If he's going to win Conn Smythe, he's got to have a big game, and he needs more. He needs a couple of goals at least.
Yeah.
To help his chances, maybe a couple of goals and assist, even, something. But man, I got to be honest with you guys. I don't have no real feel here on who wins this game tonight. I really don't. The reason why is because what makes me nervous on taking Edmonton is the fact that Florida is a really good road team. This is not anything they're going to be scared. They're in all honesty, they may be looking at this
at home.
They may prefer to just close this out on the road because they've been road warriors for 2 years in a row. It would actually be fitting for them to close it out on. Now they had that chance in Game 4, obviously, and didn't get it done. But they've just won one in Edmonton, so
more shaky at home than on the road.
They have, yeah.
Well, I'm already locked in, Mike. I already have Edmonton locked in.
That's fine.
So
there's
no turning back.
No, there's no turning back, and
I got Florida locked in.
There
ain't no turning back. And when you lose, you know what? When you're winner, you go to dinner.
Yeah.
Then that's what I'm going to be doing later on.
Ah, man.
I'll go to dinner with you, Bob.
I'll tell you what, though. If I almost feel like Edmonton. If they do win tonight, you may as well just have taken them to win the series, because they probably win. I think if Edmonton wins this game tonight, I think they win.
Mike,
I really do.
But Bob don't want to hear that shit. He's
I don't want
looking
to hear
like.
that shit.
I'm sorry. I do think that's probably.
Mike, you asked the question.
What?
You said
anytime goal scorer.
Yeah, and Tristan said Barkov. And I did you hear what I said?
No.
Verhage.
Hey.
Verhage.
I heard you loud and clear, Bob.
That's that Carter Verhage guy.
Yeah, Carter Verhage guy.
I like Zach Hyman for a goal scorer.
Oh, like Hyman.
Imagine that.
Little sprinkle, Evan Rodriguez.
Yeah. I'll tell you a guy that is
telling you.
Rodriguez has been good.
Yeah, I don't know if I would want to go to that well again because I I don't know, but a guy that needs to score and hasn't, and they really need him to, is Draisaitl. He's got to score. When has he? When I got to look here.
He got a
When
couple points the other night, but
did he score in that 8-goal game? He didn't even score in that 8-goal game, dude. Like, has he scored in these playoffs yet? I don't
think so.
Or not the playoffs, this Stanley Cup final. I don't feel like he has. No,
I don't think he has.
I'm trying to find him on the roster here.
no, because they got shut out game 1. No, he has not scored a goal in these Stanley Cup finals.
I don't even see his name up here.
For an anytime goal scorer?
Yeah.
On FanDuel, they're showing him, I think, at plus 175, I believe.
I don't see him on my end. Maybe I'll refresh it. I'm on DraftKings. So, DraftKings you always got to refresh something and do something because.
Yeah, I'm looking here for Draisaitl.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm not seeing him.
By the way,
There he
Mike,
is.
there's a guy you're not even talking about.
Plus 175 on FanDuel's the best spot for him.
There's a guy you're not even talking about for Edmonton, and I'm surprised at you and really disappointed.
Oh, I see him, Leon.
How can you not say anything about Evan Bouchard? He's the number 1 scoring defenseman in all the playoffs, and he's the number 2 scorer in all of the playoffs. And he plays defense. And without him, Edmonton does not do what they're doing. Okay?
Well, and without McDavid, they're not even. Yeah, let's not even.
Wait,
go
guys,
there.
Mike, McDavid's got 8 goals and 34 assists, bro. Okay, 34 assists. A lot of those were secondary assists. Don't act like all of those were passes directly from him. Okay, he hasn't even scored 10 friggin' goals. Get out of here. He ain't gonna be.
Oh, he told you, Mike. Get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. I know this.
Wait, guys, I found that Leon Draisaitl. DraftKings has him at a plus 160.
Yeah, you can get him at plus 175 on
FanDuel.
On FanDuel, yeah.
So DraftKings has him at a better.
Let's see.
By the way, guys, out of the top 7 scorers in the NHL playoffs right now, 5 of them, listen to me, guys, 5 of them are with Edmonton.
Okay? Yeah, well, yeah, when you got a guy dishing out assists left and right.
Well, you got a defenseman you have a defenseman that has 26 assists. Okay? Evan Bouchard is a bigger part of that story than what you think. And if they do win the cup, you will hear more about him, Mike. You know more about hockey than what you're showing here, bro.
Well, wow, really?
I
know nothing. I don't. So Bouchard, you're saying Bouchard's our Conn Smythe winner potentially?
No, I never said anything about the stupid Conn Smythe trophy. I don't care.
Well, then what are we getting at?
I'm getting at that there's more to a team.
I never said
than 8 goals.
And nobody's disagreeing with that. You could say that about every team that's ever won, dude.
Offensive players are not.
The Conn Smythe winner is not the only guy that helped contribute. We get that, bro. We get that.
Hey, Bobrovsky, Tristan and I are on this. We're going to end this show here. We're on this. Yep. Bobrovsky gets a shutout tonight. Florida wins the cup. Bob wins the MVP. Right,
Put
Tristan?
money on it then, bro.
I'm agreeing with you, Bob. Rare, but we're our synergy is matching up.
Here's what we're not doing. We are not putting it in a friggin' parlay, okay?
No.
No, just bet it straight up, man. At plus 1,100. Why would you put it in a parlay? Yeah. I mean, that's a parlay itself, man. One bet, like, geez, plus 1,100, bro. Hit it. Go hit it. Win you some money.
Put some
$100 $100 on it, Bob, and you got 1,100 in your account, bro. Go ahead, make some money, man. I'm rooting for you. Good luck. Good freaking luck.
Yeah, they're going to need it because
you're going to need a lot of that.
What are you guys acting like Edmonton is not beatable?
I never said beatable. I'm talking about Bob Bobrovsky winning the Conn Smythe. It's plus 1,100. Actually, you can
Dude,
plus.
if he shuts
FanDuel's like
him
now
out,
plus
if
1,300.
he shuts him out, you don't think
He's still not winning Conn Smythe.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you evidently haven't been following these Conn Smythe winners for many, many years.
Oh my God, here we go. For many, many years. And I ask you, Bob, I ask you one final time. I muted you. In those years, all these years of you following the how many players had 42 points?
Goaltenders win it. That's what I'm telling you. It's not going to be Connor McDavid. He's losing tonight. He will not have
goaltenders win it.
Right?
It's always goaltenders.
Tristan and I want Florida to win. Right,
Let's
Tristan?
go, Edmonton.
Do it. Florida's winning.
Edmonton's winning.
There you go.
We're winning tonight.
Let's go, Oilers. Edmonton.
Yeah, we got to mute Bob here real quick so we can get one more word in. But, yeah, of all those years, how many of those players had 42 points?
Don't know, don't care.
Well, that matters.
That's what I got to say.
That matters.
He's running. He's like, see you later.
It don't mean shit. It don't mean shit, okay?
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. See you
It
later.
means everything.
That is
Have a great weekend.